Sorry about that. The wind knocked the tripod over and just make sure you guys can still see what we're working on. That was about the only nail that came out with these. I'll take it. Alright. Still trying to get this shingle out, and it looks like it is still stuck somewhere. Let's see if we can find where that last nail's hiding. On this right side. Okay, so we have all the nails out of the nailing strip itself, as well as the nails in the shingles above that shingle to allow this one to basically come out. However, it does not want to come out. Aha. Alright, now that we've gotten the shingle out, let's go ahead and do a little bit of comparison since we can. So, once again, I just want to reiterate on the fact that the colors are nowhere close, and the width of these shingles do not even come close to lining up. Let's go ahead and put this one next to it, and we'll get the height. So I'm gonna try to line the tops of these up. All right, and as you can see, it is a little bit of an angle, but these tops are lined up, and the new shingle is a lot longer than the old one. About 1.25 inches. bigger, longer than the old shingles. So there's those, and then as well as I do want to point out a couple of things with me taking this shingle out from right here. We have a lot of this going on, which is just basically where these old shingles are so brittle that they were tearing with barely any sort of pressure at all being applied, as well as just about every single one of these nail holes caused large rips. It is visible on just about every one of these that there was some damage occurring to these shingles as they were being removed, as you can see. And another thing to take note of was this shingle does not appear to be cut on that side or on this side, nor the exposure was cut, nor the back end was cut. So we can confirm that these shingles were not cut or forced to fit this roof in any way, shape, or form, which will have to be done to the new shingle in order to get it in place of the old one. All right, now as you guys just watched, I had to come over to cut the length of this shingle to get it to match, at least in width, so it'll fit on this roof. But as you can see, now these shingles are lined up. They are the same width. But this was how much shingle I had to cut off just to make it fit width-wise. And then on top of that, now these shingles are lined up on top, and we have this much exposure still showing on the new shingles. And let me just show you what that's going to look like once I install it. Okay, there we go. That is waterline to waterline, and as you can see, once I move the camera, that's the exposure here is a lot shorter on the old shingles than it is here on the new shingles. And same thing as you can see there. Let's go ahead and get it in. All right, so the new shingle is in place of the old shingle, and there's what it's going to look like due to the differences in the old shingle and the new shingle, as well as a couple things I just wanted to point out again was the fact that the shingles are so brittle. There was a lot of little tears and stuff going on during the repair. As you can see, this was not like this beforehand, so doing this repair damaged the shingle above it. But anyways, we're gonna go take a look at what this looks like from the road to get you guys a concept for the discoloration.